Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I didn't realize I was gonna be doing a video tonight, but when I went into the meditation for the weekly reads, um, I got a channel message, and I didn't know we was gonna be doing a time for reflection. Excuse my daughter; she's in the background a little bit. She get too loud, I quiet it down. But this weeklies coming out tomorrow. They are, oh my hand. They are a time for reflection. They told me to name every video a time for reflection. So apparently we're reflecting. Okay, so I found that out tonight too during meditation. But anyway, I'm going to read what I got and then we're going to pull some cards on it. Just one second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so they told me that the name of this was Planet Conjunctions. And I'm thinking, I think it's only one conjunction, but they told me conjunctions with S, so I don't know. Okay, so they said expect the world to be like hopping on board with spirituality. So you know how a lot of people be judging it, or some people are so rooted so deeply in their beliefs that they believe this thing about tarot or whatever. It's so much judgmental stuff going on. Anyway, expect a huge shift in energy where people are going through. They said it was called reconstructions in their foundations, whether it be the beliefs, or the foundation. They're just faulty foundations or just incorrect upbringings. So you'll notice. Well, you might not notice, but a lot of people are um, reconstructing themselves, as I say that. And I mean, when I mean that means they're healing from what people taught them, or if you were brought up to think that you wasn't shit, you were reconstructing that. You know what I mean? That mind frame is leaving, because in actuality you are shit. I mean, you're awesome. So who would tell you that you're not shit? Somebody that didn't know no better. Okay, so now you have to heal from those ways that aren't serving you, because if you keep thinking like that about yourself, you might, it might, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so people are breaking free all around us. They breaking free from mentalities. They breaking free from what people taught them that wasn't right. They breaking free from what the granny said about what they need, how they need to live. They just breaking free from religious factors, deep rooted, anything deep rooted that don't need to be there. It's got to come out. Okay, um, so it's like we pulling up roots that don't need to be at the tree. Okay, so um so people are breaking free. People's battles are mainly silent now. So while we're all going through this, some people might be talking to their friends or telling their friends stuff. Hey, girl, this happened. I'm having this funky energy or whatever. Most people are not saying anything because they don't even know what to tell a person. Like, well, today I'm just busting out crying today because you don't know how to talk to people about that. So you go through it in your own. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say people's battles are silent. So you may not hear about them or see about them, but just you're going to look up one day and a person, like you say you talk to somebody 1 year or 1 month, and then 3 months later you talk to them and they didn't completely change. You like, damn, what happened to this person? That's what's happening, okay, to us. Is what I got in my channel message, okay? So even though you may not hear or see what people are going through, they are going through it, okay? And they just gonna come out brand new, a whole different person that you don't probably even recognize. Okay, that's what this shift is doing for a lot of us, and this whole year possibly leading up to this shift. Okay, so we're gonna pull some cards. I don't even know what to ask, but I just was gonna make sure I get that part out. God, universe, angels, and spirit guides. Do we have some messages about this planet conjunction? Ain't that like the start to Mars? I wasn't even gonna say nothing about this, but I got in my meditation, and that came while I do my personal meditation first, and it just started bombing me. I'm like, alright, I guess I'm doing a read on this. Which I don't mess with the planet. I don't do reads on those because I'm not an astrologist. I do what I get channeled to do or what I feel guided to do. So, but here we are, doing a planet conjunctions. Messages for the planet conjunctions, please. What messages do we have for the signs? What advice or information would you like to let us know at this time? Okay. First card out is the moon. So yeah, that's what I mean when I say it's a lot of people going through things, but it's a silent battle. So it's behind the surface. It's a lot of things happening behind the surface, unbeknownst to us. So let me just give an example. So say you you got, let's say you have somebody that you are cool with or you like or whatever the case is, but y'all believe some different way and somebody's wrong, okay? But you can't spend your time trying to stress to them how that's not right. This is how it's supposed to be. So you just, allow it to be what it is. And under the surface, things are being worked out. So that person just comes back and they like, hey, I was thinking about what you said. And you like, what? You? We've been arguing over this for years. You see what I'm saying? It's like that. So things are being worked out on, excuse me, things are happening under the surface that a lot of us are not aware of. Okay, so when people just pop up and they brand new, don't be surprised. Just know that things were going on underneath the surface, okay? And as I said, I feel like it's a lot to do in an emotional structure way. A lot of people are purging emotions or purging things that hurt them in an emotional way, okay? And the King of Cups, we know that he feels emotion, but he does not outwardly express it. So that goes again to me saying that a lot of people are going through this and experiencing this, but they're not letting you know. Okay, so they're keeping it to themselves while the universe and God is working things out underneath the surface. You're not able to tell or hear about it because people are going through things by themselves, but there's definitely something changing and shifting here with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. What other messages do we have? This won't be long at all, guys, because I'm just going to pull a little bit. Other messages for the conjunction. Do we need to know anything else? Okay. So yes, that's why I said a lot of people, this is strengthening a lot of us. Like as a collective, I feel like this is strengthening us because so a lot of us have been holding on to ways that don't serve us. Like, for example, if like when people go through parent, like mommy and daddy issues, or if you maybe your parents, like some people went through adoption agency, so they feel abandoned by their parents, okay? So but they grow up feeling abandoned. They're thinking, I don't want, nobody wants me, some of them, okay? But that's not really true, okay? They got to program their mind to know that you are worthy of somebody wanting you, and you don't think like that because your thoughts are powerful. Okay, so I just feel like this was happening under the surface. This shift and everything that we've been going through it leading up to this point is to strengthen us as a collection. Okay, and I feel like it has for a lot of people. It's required a lot of strength. Okay, and on top of that, it required even, I'm gonna say it required even more strength for those of the people that were resisting, okay? Because some things are inevitable, and the more you resist, the more harder you make it on yourself. See, heavy. The heavy, that's the heavy energy for the people resisting because they are confused as to what's going on, okay? And then they're afraid, okay? But some things we don't have free will on. Some things are just a part of written in the stars, okay? And all the planets going direct and retrograding and all that's been for a greater good. So you hear all these people out here talking about how they gonna get superpowers, but some people think tarot is BS or whatever. I don't want to judge nobody. I ain't nobody to judge, but I'm saying people are starting to look at it now. They talking about superpowers, but we've been in this world on YouTube, and people ain't been trying to come holler at us. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a lot of with this change and this shift, I feel like people are having a lot of, they're conflicted within, okay, because they got their intuition nudging and pulling them at this new way of being, this new beginning, this new path to follow, to bring in, a new foundation that they're going to build, walking away from old ways, and they're confused at this decision. They're Five of Wands. It's a tug of war. It's a battle of the mind and the heart. So they're trying to listen what they're listening, feeling that this nudge at their intuition is pulling them somewhere, but they're so used to doing this or so used to doing that. People over time, that's what they've been releasing, okay? The resistance, okay? The resistance, the strength that they've been holding on to the resistance, okay, of these foundations, okay? Because it's what they're used to, what they've built up, what they've worked so hard on, and they don't want to see them crumble. But the foundations, they were faulty, as the meditation said. The foundations were faulty, okay? They were faulty foundations to leave people in wounded warrior energies, and we are breaking free. Cycles are being broken, and change is happening. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so that's why I'm saying don't be shocked that people just wake up, or you just run into them and you ain't talked to them in a couple weeks, and now they just completely different. You like, damn, what happened to that person? They changed. The shift. We all changing. Whether you believe it or not, whether you see it or hear it or feel it or not, it's happening. Okay? It's happening. We got the 4 of Cups coming out here with the 9 of Cups. Yeah. And I feel like through this time, a lot of people are coming out disappointed here and bored with the 4 of Cups because nobody said it was going to be easy. The healing process and all of this reconstruction, it's not an easy thing. It's actually quite painful because you got to let go and purge a lot of emotions and purge hurt, all the shit you swept under the rug over the years. Okay, that's don't feel no good to nobody. People don't really want to do that. Okay, but I feel like between this shift and the next this year coming, 2021 coming in here, a lot of us are going to be realizing that these shifts and these things that took place in our life were to benefit us or for the greater good, because we wished and we hoped and we wanted things in life too. We wanted to live and be and have life a certain way, and God, he heard us. Okay, and he wanted us to live and be and have wish fulfillment and live a certain way, be happy. So we're going through what it takes for us. You hear him ever say, you got to be careful what you pray for, be careful what you ask for, because sometimes when you ask for a good, healthy foundation, the foundation that you carry with you now got to be torn apart, and it's not going to feel good. Okay, thus the 4 of Cups. Okay, but it's all happening for a greater good, to change that 4 into a 9. Okay, and what's the missing between the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Cups is the 5 of Cups, disappointment. So this may bring disappointment. It may bring boredom. It may bring stagnation. It may bring a period of times that you really don't want to bring shit to your face that you really don't want to deal with. But it's all been for, and by now though, most of them things that you didn't want to face should have already been faced. Okay. Some people could still be facing things, but I'm speaking over the year leading up to the shift. Okay. All the things that have been happening or been for partially this time and the time to come after this. Okay. And that's why this is such a huge thing, because it's something new. And now, like I said, I'm not an astrologist, but I'm just going based upon my intuition and what I was told. Okay, so that's where we get to. Okay, we leaving this energy to head to this energy, and all of this that been going on over this year and over maybe the last couple of years, to when all the planets have been going direct and shifting from here and shifting to there, over even way back to birth. You see what I'm saying? But this time is critical, because we're breaking free, we're breaking cycles, we're breaking the chains, in order for the people behind us won't have so much of a hard time, won't have to do, you know what I mean? That's another deeper thing for another time. But we're moving from the 4 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. We've been content and unsatisfied and bored because we had to move through the healing process to being rewarded and being happy, having wishes being fulfilled, because we have done the work. You see what I'm saying? We get anything else? Yep. A time for reassessment. There's a reassessment card. So I feel like at this time, I just feel like during this time, it should be the time where people has done their work. And we got the Page of Swords coming out reverse. Where the people have done their work. Okay, and now they're just they've done their work. They're gaining a new perspective. They gain a new way of being, the new direction, the path they need to take. And now they're just resting. They're just resting. They're just waiting for the go. Or they're just resting and they're just reflecting and looking back on their life and how all the chain of events took place in order to get them to where they are, and times that they may not have been grateful for it, or now that they realize that this is why it had to happen, and they're extremely grateful for it. Okay, but now the people that I'm speaking to, okay, they've assessed, they reassessed, they done got they change of perspective. Prince of Swords in reverse. This is needing a new perspective. This is gaining it. Okay, so I feel like they've gained the perspective that they need, okay, in order to carry on in a balanced lifestyle. Life is all about balance, okay? You have to be bad. Everything is based upon balance, okay? Your life needs to be balanced. Your decisions need to be made in a balance. Everything needs to be balanced. Your finances, everything needs to be balanced. If you're giving too much and taking too little, it's a problem for finances, okay? And during this time, the King of Swords is coming out. This is where everything, the shift is happening, and everything leading up to the shift is preparing people to make decisions in their life that best serve them, that are for their highest good, that are out of truth and out of facts and out of doing the right thing. Okay, so people are just, it's about to be a huge change out here. It's how I feel. So, but we're gonna pull out some advice real quick before I go, because like I said, I ain't gonna take too long with this. I just wanted to get the channel portion out. Do you have any advice for the planets conjunction? Do you have any advice for that? for the collective. What advice can we give to the collective about this conjunction? Yeah, I just feel like a real full force. So I feel like at this time we should be resting, okay? And noticing. Like, if people are changing, don't give them a hard time about it. Let them change. They want to do is make decisions that are right and best for themselves going forward, okay? Because we are all lining up energetically to have a shift, to make a change, to break free, to break cycles. What advice can we get regarding this spread? Yeah, Hermit. Stay to yourself. Keep, if you like, yep, this is just to read the Tower on the bottom. This is a readjusting of the crown to bring in balance, to bring in equilibrium, to reinvent a state of calmer waters, okay? So, with that being said, the Tower is a shakeup, okay? But this is a readjusting of the crown. Now, what they're telling you is that, you know, sometimes this battle is solo for most of us, okay? It's just between you and God, okay? But continue to travel your journey, okay? Continue to take the lessons that you have learned along with your intuition and keep following on your path, following on your journey. There is a light at the tunnel. Keep seeking it, okay? Nobody said it was going to be easy, okay? But I feel like the hard part is over with, okay? And the universe, I feel like the universe is working with you, okay, to find, to balance, to pour everything out, okay? Oh, that's been not right, not true, lies, whatever. To pour it all out and bring it all back into balance. Because again, what did I say? Life is all about balance. And there's a 6. More balance, okay? This is when things go to calmer waters, because this is where we're headed, okay? And as a collective, I feel like we're all working together. Individually, we all working on our 3 little pinnacles within our own little space in order to come out as a 10, okay? To come out as a 10 of pentacles as a collective, okay? Where we are whole and we are healed and we are living the way we should be, okay? We have left toxicity behind. We have left fear behind. We have learned to stand on our own and be happy if that's what it takes, okay? We have learned to appreciate ourselves if that's what it takes. You know what I mean? Because some of us didn't have people to appreciate us, to tell us what we meant growing up. You see what I'm saying? So in order to create this new sturdy foundation, okay, where there will be things to celebrate, where things are stable, okay, for generations to come. So this is just like things that happen. It just be way bigger than just us. Okay, so that's what I got, y'all. Quick channel message on the planet conjunctions. Again, I didn't know I was going to be doing it. I just started to meditate because y'all know, if you don't know, a little fun fact about Nisi. My name's Antonise Nisi. Spiritual Healing is my channel, and I like to be referred to as a spiritual healer, but you can call me Nisi. That's fine, too. So I had no clue I was going to be doing any channel message. Okay, I just knew I was hopping into my meditations. And I was really determined to get to my meditations tonight because it got late. And I'll just be like, well, I'll just do it in the morning. No, tonight I really wanted to get to them. I felt an urge to get to them. And now I see why the urge was so strong, because I needed to get this message out. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, where we're going to be reflecting. Okay, a time for reflection. So I already got everybody's meditation done. I'm just going to be ready to record tomorrow. Okay, so I love you guys. Thanks for visiting my channel. If you're new, thank you for subscribing. If you would like to subscribe, go ahead. And if you're not new, thank you for coming back. I need to start thanking y'all, okay? Because I do love y'all and appreciate y'all a lot, okay? The world is too much full of people that don't appreciate you. And I want you to know that me, Nisi, the spiritual healer, I appreciate you. And you know what we are? We are the healers. At this channel, we are the healers. We just work on our best to become what we can, to lead a good life, okay? The best, highest purpose good we can serve in this world, okay? That's what my channel's about. So if you come in here with me, we are the healers. That's who we are. Okay, and the healers, they get the furthest because we healing out. We doing what is needed in order to move forward in the most efficient way that God has planned for us. Okay, so love you guys. See you soon. Namaste.